because you don't have the experience. Like to me, experience goes a long way. Just because you can do a post, do a reel, doesn't make you an expert in this space.
Right. I think like the word expert is like thrown around a lot.
Seriously,
Even
yeah.
I sometimes don't. I feel like that's such a like title. Like I don't know if I even consider myself an expert, but I'm just like I think if you always skill stack your skill sets, and what I mean by that, if you build upon your skill set and you produce good results, that's I think it's what is ultimately makes you valuable, right? Because and on top of that is producing good results consistently and producing good results with different even tastes on different niches or whatever that looks like, right? So yeah, a realtor is the first person. Like I've worked with a lot of realtors. I've also worked with hospitality brands. We work, with like some big hotel chains that I can't name because of NDAs and what else.
Yeah,
like,
nice.
but like, it's like being able to replicate that process of what that looks like. Because even in marketing, like as you know, it's easy to get into, but it's hard to produce results at least like produce results within your clients.
Yeah.
That's why I think marketers, I think the mistake of a lot of marketers is like they don't pick specifically who they're working with because they just say, I can bring you results of any. But whereas like if you specifically like niche down, I'm like, okay, like if you're a realtor, I'm working with realtors, like, hey, realistically, what are we going to do here? You're trying to do like, if you're trying to grow your presence among this community, let's do cold mailers out or something like that. Like, what is the best approach to whatever it is you're trying to do? Because as a marketer's job, at the end of the day, you're bringing people, you're kind of like the connector between the people and in the business. You're teaching them the ways, maybe you help them execute it. So if you can, it's kind of like a therapist almost in a way.
You are
so
a
like,
therapist.
I mean, getting people to be more comfortable in front of the camera. Once they do that, then we build the skill set, which I think another thing that people don't do. People just think that, okay, come create the content, just speak in front of the camera and done. You're good to go. Content will work in itself. But there's energy to it. The way we're interacting.
What did you just say?
There's energy to it and my philosophies and my values and stuff. And that's one of the first things that my grandparents taught me. So you always want to do good with other people. That's it. That was her philosophy when she did business.